And it would have given, in my view, the American people a chance to watch in public, in full public view, an honest assessment of the illegality and its impact on the election, and then a determination on whether that affected the outcome or not. We never got that. And so to this day, this election remains like a festering sore on the body politic. But as a result of that, I got wrapped up in subpoenas by J6, criminal referrals. Jack Smith listed me as an unindicted co-conspirator in his criminal indictment against Trump, thankfully now dismissed. I'm indicted and still pending in Georgia. I'm indicted and still pending in Arizona, a state that I had almost nothing to do with. I've spent over $1 million defending my bar license in California. A bar disciplinary proceeding that was initiated by a complaint filed by a hyper-partisan anti-Trump group called States United Democracy Center, which, by the way, was also the group that the Attorney General in Arizona hired to prepare the neutral assessment of the criminal prosecution. I mean, this is absurd. It's like hiring the fox to do the safety memo for your chicken coop. I mean, it's just absurd. I was counting it up the other day, and I've been targeted in 18 different actions as a result of this. Total is over $1.6 million in legal fees I've incurred thus far. But just standing up for an honest election and a fair election and demanding that all these illegalities that we all observed with our own eyes, get a hearing and see the light of day.
And by the way, your list of the list of various irregularities, shall we say, didn't even include the machines, right? I know that there were also irregularities to do with the machines, but even without that, it was hugely extra constitutional, shall we say?
Well, that's right. And one of the things in the bar is I claimed in one of my speeches that that there was a concerted effort with election officials colluding with Democrat officials to alter the rules so that would benefit Democrats. And they asked me at the bar trial, "What evidence do you have of that?" And I said, "Well, the memo from the Assistant Secretary of State in Pennsylvania that says we're going to provide information about disqualified absentee ballots to you during the election day, even though the statute says the results of any pre-canvassing cannot be disclosed until the close of polls. We're going to provide that information to you ahead of time so that you can contact your voters and get them to go cure their disqualified ballots." That email went out at 8:38 p.m. on Monday night before the election. But beginning 3 days before that email went out, Democrat officials were advertising for workers to help with the ballot curing effort that would have been made possible by that email. So I don't have proof that they actually communicated, but that's pretty strong circumstantial evidence that somebody had alerted the Democrat officials ahead of time that we're going to provide you this information, and they were advertising for workers to do that job. And how we'll pay you $20 an hour or $100 a day or whatever it said, plus travel expenses. They had all those in the Facebook and Twitter ads or whatever it was. Beginning 3 days before, they even had a meeting 6 hours before that email went out of people that had signed up to show them how to do this.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Nothing to see here. It's another one of those mostly peaceful protests while the bombs are going off in the background.